What's up, y'all? I'm popping in to chat it up with y'all for a quick second. I just came from hanging with family, having dinner with the fam today, and I wanted to pop in and talk to y'all, chat it up for a quick minute. Excuse me. We really enjoyed ourselves today, so grateful for a successful day with the fam. But I wanted to talk to y'all about a few things. First thing being to thank you all for your beautiful remarks and condolences. In my last video, I spoke about briefly about me losing a client recently, and I actually attended her services on yesterday, actually, in real time, and it was a beautiful service, and I'm glad I was able to go and support her family. And I have been servicing this particular client for well over 10 years. So if you can imagine, you know, in that time span of doing somebody's hair every 2 weeks, you know, you build a bond, a relationship. You really become family. So in these type of situations, it is definitely something that hits me really hard. You know, it was an unexpected situation in this case, and it just really messed me up, to be totally honest with you. I found out via her daughter, because I service her daughter's hair as well, and so she called me that day and told me the news, and it just messed up my entire day. I had to go to the back of the salon, you know, gather myself, because I'm holding the phone like silent because I wasn't expecting it. So it's just one of those things to where, you know, I think I mentioned it even in that video, that that's something that they don't prepare you for in school. They don't prepare you for. What do? You know, when you lose a client, you build these relationships. It's like family, losing a family member, to be completely honest. So I definitely plan to, you know, support the family in any way that I can, which is what I do in these situations. This is not the first time I've lost a client. I, you know, have lost a couple other clients and had to service them for their last hairstyle. And I get asked all the time, like, how do you do that? And I don't even know. I just, you know, put myself in a space, you know, and treat it like they're my client. I'm servicing them. It's definitely an emotional situation, but I feel like what started it off, the first client I ever did, actually, was it the first client? No, she wasn't the first client. But one of the hardest clients I have ever done was my own mother. I styled my own mother's hair for her homegoing service, as well as did her makeup. And of course, my family is like, girl, are you okay? They keep checking, wanted to check on me, make sure I was good. Because they was like, wait a minute, she ain't showing no emotion. But I guess I was just in this zone, and I knew I had to do it, and I would prefer myself to do it than anybody else. So it's just something that I've done over the years, and it's just a part of my job, basically. Or not necessarily, because some people opt out of doing that type of service, so it's not for everybody. But yeah. So thank y'all, is what I'm trying to say in a nutshell, for your sweet comments about that, because it's definitely something to deal with, you know, when you lose anybody, whether it's a family member, associate, a client, whoever it is. But it's definitely hard when you build a relationship especially me, because you know, when my clients sit in my chair, it's like we're family. It's like, you know, I hear about your career, your family, your everything, you know, your ups, your downs, the good times, bad times. So it's a really close bond that I have with my clients. So yeah. But I just wanted to tell you thank you. I don't want to dwell on that too long. I just wanted to say thank y'all for your sweet, sweet, sweet kind comments and prayers for her family, because it's gonna be a challenge. But I know they're gonna get through it. I know they're gonna get through it. The other thing I want to talk about is what was it? This storm. If you watch the news and if you follow my community posts, I made a post some days ago about praying for the people that were in the path of the storm. We had a hurricane. Is it Helene, that came through and hit directly in a part of Florida. I was thinking the storm was going to die down, but the storm continued to move northeast and went through Georgia, Carolinas, Tennessee, and just devastated a lot of those cities. And I am continually to pray for those areas, because y'all, any of my subscribers that are in those areas, oh my goodness, I am continuing to pray and also looking into what ways that I can assist or help in the way that I can. Because yes, I want to pray, but I also want to put some action behind it. So I'm looking into how we can assist some organization or what, because just from me observing and looking at it, it's almost as like it's worse than Hurricane Katrina that went through Louisiana. Wiped out complete towns. It's just crazy, y'all. I had to stop looking at the news and the videos because people, their house has floated away, has been crashed, trees down everywhere, roads wiped out, bridges are down. Like, it is crazy. And I'm like, God, I just can't even imagine. So please, if you believe in prayer, lift those people up that are dealing with the devastation of the storm, as well as if you have the means, please find a way to help, to assist, to donate, whatever you can do, because it's going to take some time to build that back in all of the areas. And watching the news, there are 2 other storms that are brewing from what I see. Have not made it to the Gulf Coast yet, but I see that they are headed this way from what I see. I'm like, goodness. And I believe it's just from the water is just so hot this year. Because I'm like, I did my research and reading, like, how is it that these storms just pop up? It's like, okay, let me read into this, because yeah. But definitely being prayerful as far as the people who were affected with the storm that just went through and just wreaked havoc. And a lot of people weren't prepared, or just even now people aren't prepared for those situations. Me personally, we try to prepare ourselves because we're on the coast and we know we have hurricanes here. We try to prepare as far as having, water, having non-perishable items, having essential things. We invested, after one storm a couple of years ago, we invested in a generator. So just having the things that you need to be able to Be prepared for situations that are out of your control. My heart goes out. My heart really goes out to the people that are dealing with that right now. So yeah, just keep them lifted. Keep them lifted and do what you can if you can, as far as, to assist in that situation. Especially seeing that there are 2 more storms brewing. I don't know the graphs of where they're saying they're headed toward yet. They say, when they're so far out, they just kind of monitor the storms. But I'm just praying that they just dissipate, because no one needs that type of devastation at all. It's horrible, y'all. Horrible. And I don't know if y'all watch the news, honey. I'm on the news. I used to be a type of person that didn't keep up with stuff, but now I watch the news. Like, I'm not sure if you what area y'all in or wherever you're at. There is talks about a strike for the port. The ports, like the containers that bring in goods from overseas, from China, from different places, are planning to go on strike on October the 1st. I'm not sure if you know that. If you don't, look it up in the media. Not trying to scare anybody, but that's another situation that you have to think about how it can affect us, how it can affect you directly, how it can affect the economy. If this strike happens, we don't know how long it will last. My prayer is that it don't happen, that they work something out, some type of contingency plan to not have to go on a strike. But just hypothetically thinking, these containers bring in things that we use to survive. For example, when the pandemic came through, how there was a shortage of paper towels. Shortage of tissue, we went through a time where there was a shortage of baby formula. So things like that, medicine, all types of things that we use on a daily basis come through those containers. So just imagine what can happen in the event. So it's crazy to even think about. I did read that a lot of the large manufacturers has known about the potential strike for months. So what they did was prepared and ordered like additional stuff. But again, I feel like if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. So I just believe in having the things that you need, being prepared for different situations. Because I know for me, like when the pandemic hit, like that was devastating. Like to be able to have to be shut down, not having as many essentials as we needed. It was just crazy on so many different levels. So I was like, I never want to deal with that again. So I always like to buy things in bulk, be prepared for as many situations as we can, handle. So if you all are not paying attention to the media, to the news, I urge you to be involved, stay alert, prepare yourselves to be able to take care of your family and your loved ones. And a lot of people are upset or get kind of mad about people who coupon or stockpile. And they feel like they're taking all the stuff from other people. But people like that, I don't look at it as a bad thing. I feel like people like that in disasters, they don't just get those things for themselves. They prepare for their family, for their neighbors, to be able to help other people. I know me, like if I had an influx of things and I know, there was a shortage, of course I'm going to help my family. Of course I'm going to help my neighbors or whoever I can in a situation like that. So just be prepared. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Okay, that's a word. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Not trying to, scare anybody, but you know, you have to take care of yourself and your family, honey. And it's all about really supply and demand. You know, if something like that happens, supplies can't get in, so that means you can't get what you need. So I just urge you to just pay attention to what's going on around you. Be watchful. And it just makes me think about growing up and how I grew up, you know, in church, a believer. And you know, I remember just hearing my mom talk about things like being in the last day, you know, the end times. And it's so amazing to see so many things manifesting, like in 2024. It's crazy to think about. I was even reading about the last day, you know, just seeing what the Bible speaks of in these times. And I was like, whoa. I'm gonna read to y'all before I go, because I didn't want to be talking to y'all too long. But I'm gonna read to you what I was reading about the last day, and I'll just let you do with it what you may. Okay. It says, people will be unloving. People will be cruel, unforgiving, and slanderous. They will also be unthankful, disloyal, and without self-control. People will be more focused on themselves. People will love themselves, money, and pleasures, but not God. There will be more crime. Lawlessness will increase. And there will be an increase in terrorism, bombing, assassinations, and sabotage. There will be more natural disasters. There will be famine, earthquakes, and other natural disasters. There will be more false messiahs. Many people will claim to be Christ and deceive others. So yeah, I tell you, if you don't know him, I think you should get to know him. Get to know him, okay? I'm so grateful to my mom, to my dad, for teaching me the word and introducing me to know God and have a relationship with him. Because, honey, you know the saying? That's funny. Me saying, My husband be saying I sound like an old lady. But it just makes you, seriously, like, it just makes you shake your head. Like, wow. To be living out and seeing the things that you read about years ago as a child, to see it being manifested is just pretty wild to me. But yeah, y'all, I'm gonna leave y'all with that. I just wanted to come talk to y'all for a quick second. I pray you're doing well. I pray you're safe. I pray you're healthy, physically, mentally, emotionally. Your heart is well. I pray that you're healed and whole. I pray that you have all of the resources that you need. I just speak blessings over everybody who is watching this video. I speak the peace of God over your life and over your family life. And I want y'all to have an amazing rest of your week, rest of your day, your morning, your evening, your night, whenever you're watching this video. And I'm praying for you, okay? So I love y'all, and I will see y'all in the next one, okay? Bye, y'all.